Yeah, if you just go to YouTube and search up Army4Ever84, it'll show that I'm live. Hello? Okay, so yeah, I'm live. Let me know when you're on. I'm gonna go over a lot of the changes they made. You able to see it now? That's fine. Yeah, because you can hear me anyway. Alright, so when you open the screen, you have all this like you had before. You now have your ghost and your sparrow on the screen with you. You now have a new seasonal artifact, which you can open up and you rank up your artifact as you go. And it gives you all sorts of different perks that you can add. Okay. And Gate Lord Eye is what we have now. Now gear comes with no perks. All it comes with is stats. Okay. And they brought back the 3 original. You still have mobility, resilience, and recovery. But they've also added back discipline, intellect, and strength. Alright, so if you look at my screen here, you have all these different numbers here of all my stats. Now, in order to masterwork gear, you add energy to it. As you add it, it adds different things. Okay? But basically, you get to add your own perks. You come here, this is an empty mod socket. Mods, you no longer put a mod in and then lose the mod or whatever if you infuse it, whatever. Now, once you get a mod, it becomes unlocked. You can use it all you want. Okay? So, but like this is a void energy piece of gear. These are the void, this one right here is specific to void energy. Alright, it's void resistance. This one is resilience mod. Minor resist, major resist, you know, bioptimizer, dark glimmer, you know, these different things. You can add the ones you want. So for instance, if I wanted to add like this here, which defeating hive combatants grants extra glimmer, I could add that to it. I can add a boss resist, which means I gain extra damage resistance against bosses. Okay? And then I could add this. So this will add like my rifle loaders, light arm loaders. But these are the only ones I have. You'll get more. This one here is the same thing. Different loaders and stuff like that. And you can add 2 with another one here. But they, as you see, this one right here requires 5 energy. Well, I have 5 energy available. So if I put one on, it'll cost me 500 glimmer and it'll use my 5 energy. If I add more mods, I have to upgrade this. Okay. And now the other cool part is now, let's say I have a piece of gear that I don't like the look of, like a legendary piece of gear, right? Here, check this out. Let me throw on a set, a gear set that you get. Throw on this set. Okay, this is a set of gear, okay? Let's say I don't like the look, but I like the stats. Because like I said, I have stats, right? I open it up, and then I can make it look like what you can change these to. I don't know how you know, get new ones, but I can make it look like any of these. Alright, you can do that on all legendary gear. Okay? But this is the set that you get there. This is the moon set from the moon for a hunter. Right here. But as you see here, I have a thing on this one. Let's go to default here. That's default. So that's my that's the moon stat right there. Okay. Now, your inventory, there's still mods that are supposed to turn to unlocks, but I don't know why they haven't. And then shaders there. Lots of triumphs and stuff here. They've raised the glimmer cap to 250,000 instead of 100,000. All right.
Hey, Riz.
Now, let's go to the.
Hey, I'll be on in a little bit. I'm stepping out to the Legion with my father for my birthday. I'll be back. I'll hit you up.
All right. So here's the way your director looks now. You still have destination roster maps on here. They've added seasons. Seasons, as you rank up in a season, you get unlocks. These are all the stuff that you will get as you open stuff up and unlock it. Okay, if you buy a season pass for that season, you will unlock all this stuff down here. Okay, you'll unlock everything on the bottom. That's for the seasons, and it goes all the way up to 100. To rank up to 100. Now, the quests now sit here. These are your quests. These are your bounties. Okay, and you can have 9 pages of bounties, and you could have 19. Or no, I have 9 bounties. I don't know how many you can have, but like here, I have 19 quests. All right. And then the test stuff, you can go to the store and it's here. This is the featured stuff that she sells. Like I said, this is seasonal stuff she sells. You can scroll through by pages, ornaments, you know, it's all, you know, stuff like that. What is this? It's like whatever. So this is stuff that you buy, but there are still things that you can buy from Bright Dust. Now, some of the things that she sells, some of the things that she'll sell for silver, you can buy from Bright Dust, but not everything, just some. So, and then there's that, and then here's this. You can buy each campaign individually, but as you see, I own them all. So, let's go to the moon. When you open up the moon, you will see that you have Anchor of Light, Archer's Line, and the Hellmouth. Well, they've now added Sorrow's Harbor. These are nightmare hunts that they've added as well. So we'll spawn in here. It's a new spawning location too. Yeah, it comes out tomorrow. It's a Garden of Salvation. We're in a Vex raid in the Black Garden. Well, also, if I pull up the map and you look, you'll see other spots too, like here. Vex Invasion Zone, there's one here, there's one here, there's one here. That starts next week. The Vex Invasion, it's an event that's ongoing, and it'll on-go for a long time. And you get all sorts of cool stuff from that too. We went back to the moon because there was a disturbance on the moon. Well, Eris was on the moon. And you know, like, did you play D2, beginning of it? So you know when we had that little vision, and you seen those pyramids fall and hit the water or whatever? Alright, we find a pyramid in the moon. Okay? Anyway, Eris found it. And if you look right here with Eris, there's Eris, but you see like this thing right here? These are her nightmares. That's her old fire team that died. She's haunted by her nightmares. Okay. I thought there's a way to open this portal. There's a portal here that I could, if I can get it to open. I don't know how to get it to open though. But like here, as you play through, you get essences as well. All right, this is an artifact you had the quest to go get, and you get all these different essences. These essences give you Dreambane gear, and they also give you weapons. Okay. That you can repurchase and go do it again. You get bounties from her, all sorts of stuff. But anyway, so how do I open the portal? I don't know. I don't know how to open the portal. Maybe is it over here? I don't know what that's got to do something, but I don't know what. But anyway, let's go take a look at the moon. So I'm gonna come over here to Archer's Line, which was the original spawn-in point for the moon. Okay, I'm even gonna go down to the spawn location where we used to. Here's the original location down here. Okay. So when you come here, a lot of the stuff here looks the same. As you notice now, instead of it's broken there, but you can still get on top. You still have the building to the left with the ships and all that. There's now a lost sector in there as well. Before, when you wanted to get into, and all your call them patrols, they're now shadows. Or not shadows, but nightmares. Because it's all about nightmares. Eris went in, found this pyramid, started messing with shit, and unleashed nightmares upon the moon. And I'll show you what nightmares are in a little bit. But you remember going in here, and you wanted to go in here, take you down to this area down here in D1. Well, now you don't have to just go through there. Where you can come in through over here now. So you have multiple access points. Right? And before, if you, I'm gonna go drive around. That's this way. All right. Well, before, you remember how if you wanted to get to Anchor of Light from Archer's Line, you had to come around here and go this. Is it that way? No. You had to go. Which way is it? I think it's that way. Yeah, that way. You had to go this way, and it would take you down and around and all that. Well, they've created a shortcut. I think, if I can find it. That might be it. Hell, I don't know. I'm still getting used to the map, so let's find out. Yeah, this is a shortcut. And this brings you over to Anchor of Light, which is, if you look around, still got the buildings there. Oh, hey, look. You still get the spider tank on the right. Oh, here, check this out. Watch this. You see this guy here? The Trove Guardian? Alright, he dies, and it says that a pathway is opened, right? Like I said, the air. My and my game. Anyway, I'll take you to the original We Woke in the Hive place. Yeah, it's like I said, it's yeah. But anyway, all this is still the same. But like I said, they added in cracks here and there. What do you think was funny? Uh-huh. Called what? Oh, here, check this out. Watch this. They've added in finishers. You see how he lit up the little thing above his head? No, that's a legendary one that I have. This is the original We've Woken the Hive. Yeah. Too. If you go here, you go down. Hold on, let me switch my controller. Hold on. I got it. No, I'm sure that's later on. But let me change my settings here real quick. Hold on. Alright, I got the Belgian flying... Oh, I gotta do one more thing. Hold on. Alright, now I can move without all that extra bullshit. And my Bluetooth connection is being stupid to my controllers for whatever reason. But here's the original We've Woken Hive. As you see, it's changed a little. Kind of red and broken. But we're going to head up to the Hellmouth. You still can't ride your Sparrow in here, which is dumb. And that's the place where we originally met the stranger too. Or the first time we saw her. Now before, when you came around here, she's supposed to be coming back too. But anyway. Yeah. Alright, so we're heading to the Hellmouth. Alright, here's the Hellmouth.
The Hive have begun another ritual, but they will not complete it.
Everything here is pretty much the same. You still got this little ring area down here. You got that area down there, like it was before. Toland is now a patrol. There's the Hellmouth. There's an entryway over there. That's over there is where the raid used to start for Crota, which you couldn't get to before unless you were doing the raid, but now you can actually get there. They've opened it up. No, you'll die. You can jump down into some parts of it, like I think you can get down there because that's part of the underground area you can get to by going through over there. You can go down and around. So you can jump down there, but if you go down past that, you die. Alright. Now let's see the path to get to the new area that they added. So I gotta turn around and go this way. So this is new right here. They added this. It's a new opening here. But everything underground is still the same. You still got the Golgoroth, or where you fought, what's his name, in, what's the name of that ogre down there? But here is Sorrow's Harbor. Okay, this is a new area where the Scarlet Keep is. And you go inside the Scarlet Keep and everything else. That dude right there, and that one there, those are nightmares. Okay? God, do they hit hard. But he's a nightmare. He's dead now. But no, they haven't added any new supers yet. But I'm sure we'll be getting some soon. But this is the Shadow Keep area. Like I said, nightmares spawn. You know, you get close enough to them, they spawn. Up here it's there. Now, I think I might be able to get to it in here. I don't know. But in here, this is, you know, part of the story takes you in here. Well, what I want is I want to get to the pyramid so you can see it. This might even be a, that's a lost sector. Never mind. I think. Here, look. No, it's not. Where the hell am I at? It doesn't even show me on here anymore. Whatever. Let's keep going. But one of the first nightmares you face, see, these are all these nightmares here. Yeah, one of the first nightmares you face is Crota. Well, you face Crota as a he's a nightmare that you face. When you do like the nightmare hunts, in the nightmare hunt for Crota, you have to kill sword bearers and use the sword on him. You hit him with the sword. You got to hit him with the sword to get him to kneel, and then once he kneels, you got to use the sword on him. I ain't been back here. I have no idea where this goes. Nowhere apparently. Let's go see if I want to get the portal to open up by Eris. But like right now, I'm pretty sure they changed. Your nightmare hunts change per week or whatever. Like this week, you have a nightmare hunt for Omnigul, Crota, and what's his name? Yeah, Omnigul. Let's see if this opens the portal. I don't think it does.
In the end, I can smell the hatred of the hive coming.
Is she? Oh, ton, dude.
The hunter is near.
I don't either. I'm trying to figure out how to open this damn portal.
What's up? 344. Yeah. Went in at 6 p.m. Closed last night. I think I may be off tomorrow.
Hey, other one's over here.
Gallery.
I've never really searched this area for anything. Oh, I died. God, can't go down there. But the gameplay is a lot like that now. Oh, here, hold on. Let me switch this up. I'll show you. This is the original one. Like I said, I don't know how the portal opens, so I couldn't say. Oh, there it is. Portal opens. So jump to the portal. And you will see the pyramid that Eris found deep within the Scarlet Keep. It's in the Enduring Abyssal as well. The area I was at before, if I go that way, I'll get back to where I was. There it is. There's a pyramid. It's been hiding there forever. And it woke up. So you actually go in the pyramid in the story mission. And as you see, there's like these statues from like King's Fall. The Dreadnought. It's got 4 of these. One of them's planted. One's but they're all doing their thing. No, you can't. Not yet, anyway. Nothing happens when you mess with them, but But anyway, that's the thing. And then when you go in there, you actually go in there and get this right here. This little ball thing right here. But you go get it in Eris is actually supposed to be investigating it. Now, if I open up my quest log, you'll see a quest down here. It's a long, drawn-out quest. It's called Symphony of Death. Okay. You want to see what you get when you complete it? That. It's called Deathbringer. It fires remote detonated projectiles, so you shoot it, right? And it drops void orbs on enemies. Alright, so you hold R2 to fire and release to detonate. But then it has Dark Descendant. The further a void orb falls, the more powerful its detonation becomes. So that's a new one. Leviathan's Breath is a new bow. A new exotic bow. It's a heavy bow. It's got fires a massive heavy bolt that staggers unshielded enemy combatants. Well, you have a whole new weapon line of gear, legendaries. And then exotics, you have those two that are the heavies. For energy, you get Divinity, which is a new trace rifle. Sustained damage with the weapons envelops the target in a field that weakens and disrupts them. And then for kinetic, they brought Monte Carlo back. And then I don't know if you knew it, but in the last DLC, they brought Bad Juju back. They brought yes, and it comes with String of Curses, kills, refill the magazine, increases damage, and grants super energy. And then it comes with a catalyst, which extends the duration of String of Curses, which means it lasts longer, so you do more damage for longer. They brought back Outbreak Perfected, which used to be Outbreak Prime, now it's Outbreak Perfected. They brought Thorn back. Nothing. It's just called Outbreak Perfected. It still has weapon Siva nanites that swarm on rapid hits and precision kills, and then it's got the weapon does more damage to enemies based on the number of Siva, and then if you get the catalyst, it increases the nanites damage, and then enemies that die when they have nanites attached to them, they generate nanites too, so you don't have to get headshots to generate more nanites. So like it does a shit ton of damage, especially the bosses. Arbalist is a new linear fusion rifle which hits like a truck. They brought Thorn back, and then they brought back Lumina, which Lumina is Thorn. Thorn was once called Rose. It was twisted and turned into dark, made Thorn. Well, you find a rose and you twist it to the light, and it's called Lumina. Has noble rounds. So when you get precision kills with it, it loads a noble round in. When you hip fire a noble round, it seeks an ally in front of you and hits them. It heals them, and it buffs them for weapon damage and everything else for a short period of time, and it buffs you and heals you as well. Then Monte Carlo, there's another energy weapon too. Let me find it. Where is it at? Ariana's Vow. It fires a special shield-piercing ammunition, and it comes with a scope. Its intrinsic perk says it fires shield-piercing ammunition. It comes with a scope, but then it has death at first glance. Gives you bonus damage when aiming down sights on the opening shot of an attack, and the bonus damage is what? I doubt it. No one knows for sure what's coming out of it, but you probably will. But this right here, check this out. The bonus damage when aiming down sights on the opening shot of this attack, the bonus is preserved if the shot deals precision damage or strikes an elemental shield. So like, and it comes with the catalyst, which I still got to do the quest. I haven't done the quest for catalyst. I don't know what it does yet. So, and then here's the new this is the new exotic from the last raid. It's called Teraba. It's got Ravenous Beast. It stores power when dealing and receiving damage Once it's full, you hold reload to unleash the beast. And then you get dealing continuous damage extends the duration of Ravenous Beast. It goes from a 750 round per minute to like 1,000 round per minute. And Ravenous Beast automatically reloads your shit. Or doesn't automatically reload your shit. It increases the rate of fire, but nothing else changes. The stability stays there, the range, the impact. It's insane. And then they brought new hunter exotics like Assassin's Cow. When you get a melee kill, if you defeat a guardian with a melee attack or a combatant with a finisher, it grants invulnerability and restores a portion of health and your shields. The warlocks now they got the Astrocyte verse, which improves blink. That was last season. And then Storm Dancer's brace. Each enemy you defeat with Storm Trance increases the damage you deal with Storm Trance. And then Titans get the Phoenix Cradle. Sun Warrior lasts twice as long. Allies who pass through your sunspots are granted Sun Warrior, which Sun Warrior is a perk you get that increases your shields and shit for so long. So, but like if I were to put this on, I'll show you what it does. But I just jumped on to mess around because I'm going to homecoming game here in a little while. My daughter is a junior in high school and she's a cheerleader, so go to all the games. Oh. Well, this is their 6th game. They're 5-0 right now. The hell? Why am I stuck on loading screen? There we go. Anyway, here I'm going to show you what the original. I'm going to show you. I didn't pull it out. I'm going to try to hurt it. Oh, damn it! I can't not one-shot him. So let's do it to him. I'll show you what the original finisher you get in the game for a hunter. Damn it. Didn't mean to kill him. I gotta find something I can shoot and not kill. There we go. Yeah, this is the original finisher. Let's see, I did it with the finisher, so I went invis. So anytime you get it with this helm, with this this helmet I have on, it, you know, you do a finisher, it makes you go invis. Come here, fucker. But that's the original. That's the original finisher you get for a hunter. But you can buy other finishers, or you can. Well, like I said, I mean, you can take an enemy. Really, another fucking essence? Jesus Christ! But they do things in here. Let me show you something. Hold on. Let's go back here. All right, for this, for instance, okay. Defeating hive combatants, like this one here, defeating, no, where's it at? There's one on here. I gotta find it. But like this one, for instance, alright, shield piercing. Rounds designed to bypass combatants' defenses, so it shoots through shields. Shield piercing for my auto rifle. But there's ones on here that have to do with finishers. No, they work in PvP too. Yep. Well, like this right here, for instance. This grants overshield and reduced cooldown during activation of all arc class abilities. All void, you know, and then right here, finishers generate heavy ammo. But it uses half of your super energy to do it. And like this, This one right here says grants bonus damage for all arc melee abilities and refunds super energy on finisher final blows. So you get super energy when you get a, when you use arc abilities and use finishers. Grants bonus void super damage if cast while critically wounded. Lasts until the rest of the super activation. So if you're using the super, but check this out. Here, let me show you something with the hunter. Check this shit out. This is ridiculous. Okay. Now I gotta find a big guy. Somebody who takes a lot, who has a lot of health. That's the guy. Knight might be back. You know what? Let's just go find a nightmare. Oh, wrong way. Wrong way. Wrong way. Let's just fast travel. Alright, the shotgun I have, the gauntlets I have, and then my my melee abilities, the way they work. I'll show you something that's just disgusting on a hunter. Wait. Okay, I gotta get some shotgun ammo first. So, need to find some smaller health adds. What's over there shooting? There you go. What's the ads over there? That's where I want to be. Check this out. Where's the nightmare? There it is. See how much health he's got? Shit don't stand a chance. Shit don't stand a chance. And you've seen a while ago how much I hit him with a sword like 3 times and didn't even take half his health. But with that shotgun, here's the reason why. Alright. Running top tree arc strider, I get combination blow. Get a kill, it regenerates health and increases my melee damage temporarily, stacks up to 3 times. It'll last for 20 seconds as it's temporary. Anytime so when I get a melee kill, right, I can't use it on him because he'll kick my ass. Hold on. Yeah, I can. I have no fucking... There we go. Anyway, what happens is I have combination blow. You get it stacked up to 3 times, right? And then like my melee is gone, right? So I dodge near an enemy, get my melee back, and then it stacks up 3 times last 20 seconds. So then I just go find more adds, which I don't know what's over here. Nothing. It must be below me. But anyway, so what it does is it stacks 3 times, right? So not only that, with Liar's Handshake, you get cross counter. Come on. Get off of that screen. Cross counter. Alright. It's using your arc ability or being hit by melee will allow you to follow up with an extremely powerful melee counter punch that also will heal you. So I'm getting the double heals, plus if I take a melee or I do a melee, it activates counter punch. Well then with Emperor's Courtesy, I have 1-2 punch. Hitting an enemy with each pellet in the shot increases melee damage. So I have a 3 stack of combination blow plus counter punch. Plus if I use counter punch, watch here, you'll hear counter punch activate. Watch. See, like I just got my thing back, so I've literally ran through like missions or strikes and did nothing but punch everything, including the boss. Well, like I said, I run in, I melee, I dodge, I melee, I dodge. I use my shotgun, I kill. It's insane. But, and also, when you first get into the game, like these are the nightmare hunts, right? So, this one's for Omnigel. This one is for the Fanatic from Forsaken, and this one's for Crota. Now, next week, they'll be different. Now, when you first get into the game, as you're leveling up, the only way to level up is just go play the game. Go do whatever you want. You get gear drops, blues drop higher than you, and they go up. But there's no milestones in the game at all. Now, if you go to the Traveler, you'll see stuff like this. Bounties. You know, weekly. Complete 8 bounties from him, he gives you powerful gear tier 1. Same here with, you know, him. He'll give you tier 1. You know, you'll get tier 1 from him. You get it now. Once you hit 900, then it starts to open up milestones for doing strikes and doing Nightfall and playing Gambit and Gambit Prime. Now, if you play Gambit and Gambit Prime, they give you tier 2 powerful gear, which is even higher level gear. So your best thing is they changed the Crucible as well. You have private matches. You have Classic Mix, which is 6v6. Right? You got Rumble, which is free for all. They've added in Control, it has its own at 6v6. They've added in Clash, where you can play just Clash if you want. Showdown, and then Comp. And then this is Survival Freelance, where it's 3v3 teams, but there are no teams. Like, you can't join in with the team. It max makes you with 2 random people. And I'm getting my ass kicked. But anyway, a match makes you with 2 random people. And same for the other team. So, like, if you're trying to get your comp score up, right? And you're trying to grind out a quest and you're a good player, but, you know, you're always going up against a stacked team or something, you can do that solo. You can go in there solo, and everybody else will be solo as well. Alright. So, wrong button. Let's open the director back up. Oh, and they added in Crucible Labs, which basically gives you 3v3 elimination, and it gives you Valor. So it's just like playing Trials from D1, but it's Valor. Now that may be, you know, they may bring in an actual end-game thing later on, but who knows. But you still got all your other things. You still got Titan and Mars and Io and Mercury and Nessus and Dreaming City and Tangled Shore and the EDZ. And you still, once you hit 900, then you get flashpoints. But they changed to where now it's just, you know, complete activities in the EDZ. So it doesn't matter if you do public events, lost sectors, whatever. It goes towards it. And then the forges have been changed as well. Now the forge is on a daily rotation. This is the Lunder Forge today. You just select it, it launches you into the forge. Tomorrow it'll be a different one, but I don't know if you go to what's her face, if any of your, because I think they opened it up to where now before, you know, before, did you play during Season of Armory? Well, during Season of Armory, you would go to her and you'd pick up a weapon frame. Okay. Well, certain weapon frames could only be forged um, in certain forges. All right, so like sniper rifles had to be in this forge, auto rifles had to be in this forge. And there was 4 forges. Well, the Berguzia forge, which was the last one, was the easiest one to farm, and you could do any weapon frame there. But you could only do, she only had like 2 or 3 weapon frames per week that you could play. Well, now I think she has all of her weapon frames available to purchase, and and they work at all forges now. But you don't get to choose which forge you go to. It just gives you a random one each day. So if you're ready to forge one and you don't like the forge that day, just wait till tomorrow and you'll get a different forge. So, but I'm gonna go in and collect. I have a reward from Hawthorne. We'll see what it is. But I'm telling you, especially when you go on Nessus and you start, or when you go on the moon, you start playing a lot of stuff. It brings back a lot of nostalgia. It's crazy. Well, like I said, with everything on the moon, they just added some of the cosmetic changes on the moon here and there. They're just a little different with cracks and fissures here and there. But other than that, it's the same planet. Everything's still there. The circle of bones, the summoning pits, everything's still there, and it's all still the same paths. And then there, like I said, we're getting another new event called the Vex Invasion or whatever. It starts next week. And then everything that comes in a season, you get with the season pass for that season. So, but like I said, or you can buy them all in a bundle. You know.
So you Guardians are all about symbols,
But,
right?
hold on.
Warlocks, Titans, Dead Orbit, Iron Banner. I don't know how you keep track of it all. Point is.
But anyway, so I'm gonna get off here.